Hi everybody, how's it going? My name is Jimmy. I'm here to talk to you guys about the Xt1 and Xt2. In a previous video, I mentioned that you should be able to know, or you should know how to adjust your sound on these cameras, the beeping, operational noises. The one thing is, I probably should have mentioned, I kind of forgot about, it's very important. This affects your flash, depending on how you set up your camera's noises that it makes and the sound levels. So let's go over that right now if it seems a little confusing to you. If you ever used your Xe2 or the Xt1 and your flash did not work and it's kind of grayed out in the quick menu, which I'll show you in a second, it's very confusing and very frustrating because you don't know how to fix it at that moment unless you're near a computer, you can do your research. So if this had happened to me a long time ago, I fixed it, forgot about it, and then I made that video about adjusting sound, totally forgetting to tell you guys about this aspect and how it affects flash functionality on your camera. Before I babble on, let's get into it, okay? I was actually taking pictures at a vacant property where it was very dark and I needed flash. I could not take any pictures with flash. The flash wasn't going off. I said, what the hell's going on? I'm here at the house, I'm here at the property, I need to take pictures right now. I didn't have time to figure this out. And you know, just when you think you're all, set with the camera, you think you know it inside and out, this happens again. And I'm trying to figure it out and I couldn't. So here's how you fix it. In case you deal with this issue, this is what you do. You go ahead and press the Q menu and you see here that the flash is grayed out. That means you cannot adjust this. You cannot use the flash. Sorry, right there. Okay, so this is how you make the flash not grayed out. If it is grayed out, it's probably because you adjusted the sound in another way. There's two ways to adjust the sound. There's sound setup and there's silent mode. You've probably adjusted the silent mode, and I probably mentioned that was one way to adjust the sound, which it is, but the silent mode affects flash. Okay, let's prove it right now. I'm going to zero out of this by pressing the shutter button. I'm going to go to menu. I'm going to go down to the first wrench and go to, you see sound setup. That's not what we're talking about here today, like operation volume and all that. We're going to go to silent mode. This is on right now, meaning everything's going to be silent. So let's go ahead and turn silent mode off. Okay, I pressed enter to make silent mode off. Now I'm going to zero out of this by pressing the shutter button. Okay, now let's go back to the Q menu. Look how the flash is now visible. You can adjust it now if you wanted to. In terms of power levels and all that stuff, the flash is now ready to be used. And just to prove a point, sorry if that caused you to have seizures, but I'm just trying to show you that the flash now works. What the sound mode or silent mode has to do with the flash being used, I have no idea, and why that affects it. And this is true for the Xt1 as well, okay? And you'll see on the Xt1, I have a Nissan flash mounted onto it. Works the same. And I really like this flash. It's got batteries, it's super powerful. I can adjust it any which way I want. And I didn't have an issue with this the other day, but I did have an issue with the Xt2. But same story here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on here. Okay, and I'm going to take a picture. Oh, I'm going to turn on my flash too. Yeah. Okay. Give it a second to warm up here. Okay, no flash. Not that I need it right now in this bright room, but I should be able to control when I want to fire the flash off at will. Okay, so the flash is on, the camera's on. Why isn't it flashing, right? So I'm going to go to the Q menu. You see how the flash down there, right there, is grayed out? It shouldn't be like that, not if I don't want it to be anyway. So I will zero out of this. I will go to menu, of course. Sorry, I press the menu button. And then I go down to the first wrench. And you see here how it says sound and flash off. It's kind of like silent mode on the Xe2. And the sound setup. We're not going to go here, sound setup. That's probably where you should want to go if you want to adjust the sound and the operational volume that we talked about in the previous video. But if you want to go here, so let's get that in focus there. Sorry about that. Sound and flash off. It's on right now. Let's turn that off. Okay. Again, what does this have to do with the sound, silent mode, and flash? I don't know. But actually here in the Xt1, it actually says flash off. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and press Q again, the Q quick menu, and you'll see here that it's not necessarily grayed out, it's just using the Nissan flash up here. Okay, let's give this a test. Okay, so the flash went off. This video is just to explain that the flash is tied in with the silent mode, or in the Xt1, the sound and flash mode. You'll see that there. It's a little bit more easier to figure out in the Xt1. The firmware is just better, the way it's categorized. And the Xt2, I would have never guessed that the silent mode has anything to do with flash. So if you have that issue, please check that out and reference this video. I hope it helps you. I know I wish I saw my own video on this very topic when I needed it the other day. It would have saved me another trip having to go out there and retake the shots. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please thumbs up and subscribe and all that jazz. All you guys that have subscribed so far and keep watching these videos, I really appreciate it. And please be safe and take care of one another despite all the crazy stuff that's happening out there right now. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it again. Bye-bye.